In today's tutorial, I want us to look at a tool that comes pre-installed in Kali Linux called CeWL. CeWL is a tool that visits a website and scrapes information in that website. This is called web spidering. So, for example, if you run CeWL on a website like Facebook, what it does is that it is going to look at the profiles, it look at friends, it looks at the timeline, and then it creates a word list of these people and it saves in a file so that a malicious actor can use to further his attack. So this tool, if you want to use it, you can come here to your applications menu, you navigate where you have passwords attack, and here you have CeWL here. But I am not going to run it from here. I am instead going to go back to my terminal and I'm going to run CeWL dash, sorry, CeWL dash H so that we can get more information about this tool and how to use this tool. Now, there are several flags, but I want to concentrate on this flag here. We have dash D here, and it says depth to spider to. What this means is that if you want to scrape information, for example, from 3 pages of a website, you want to visit that website and scrape information only from 3 pages, you can use a dash G and you precise the number 3. Now, if you want your word length to be like, for example, 7 words in from each word, you can use a dash M here. Now, if you want to output those words which you have scraped from that website into a text file like a .txt file, you can use a dash W here. And if you want to scrape only emails from this website, for example, like facebook.com, you can use the dash E flag, and we can see dash V for verbose mode and several other flags. So I am going to come down here, I am going to clear my screen, and then I am going to proceed to show you how we can use this tool to further our attacks or to get more information or to scrape information from this website. So what I am going to do is I am going to run CeWL. I am going to precise the website which I want to attack here. We are not going to be attacking Facebook because it's not authorized. We are going to be using a website like certifiedhacker.com. So I give it certifiedhacker.com. My G certifiedhacker.com. I give it a dash D. Remember that the dash D flag is precising the number of web pages which we want to scrape. In our tutorial here, we want to scrape 2 web pages, and I want to precise the minimum number of words that I want. I want 7 words, and I want to output my result using a dash W flag into a file. Let us call this file word list. Yeah, let me just give it like this: wordlist.txt. Take note that our word list does not have a dash I, and I hit enter. So what am I doing here? I am telling Q that, look, visit this website called certifiedhacker.com and scrape information from that website and output that information into a text file known as dash txt. And when you want to scrape information from this website, I want that you give me a minimum word length of 7, and I also want that you give me more information or use a dash D, and this dash D stands for the number of pages which I want to scrape or I want to spider into. And you can now see that our tool has done its job. If I do an ls here, now let us check to see if we have that new file which we created. The file was called, the name of the file was wordlist.txt. So let us check, and here is the file here, wordlist.txt. So I'm going to copy it. I copy it, and I'm going to come here and I'll do a cut and I paste for us to see information that is found in this word list. And you can see the various word lists which we have scraped from certifiedhacker.com. So this is how web spidering is done. This is how you can use CeWL to get information about a website. Now, in the case of an attacker, for example, now, after getting information like this, he can use a tool like GoBuster to brute force directories, hidden directories in a website. So he wants to visit this website now and get, and don't only get those word lists, but he wants to use those word lists which he had scraped from that website, and then try to get the users that may have visited that website so that you can be able to get directories that are hidden in that website, or get their possible passwords and then retrieve information from their account and all of that. So I give it a dash D, I give it a dash U. U here stands for the URL which I want to get information from, or which I want to enumerate. So I give it HTTP forward slash C certified hacker.com, and then I precise the word list. And in our case here, remember that we copied that word list and it was wordlist.txt. So this tool, what I'm doing is that I am telling GoBuster that visit directories in a URL called http://certifiedhacker.com. I hope the spelling is okay. Certified, say no, the spelling is not correct. So I'm going to take it back. Certified. So let it go back. Certified, certified. Sorry about that. So certifiedhacker.com. So I am telling it that visit this URL and use this word list to see if there are directories that match with, or if there are hidden directories in this certifiedhacker.com which we are not authorized to see, and bring it to me. This is how a malicious actor, a black hat, thinks. So I'm going to give it, hit enter, and it starts doing its thing. It tells us that we are visiting a URL known as certifiedhacker.com, and then these are the various websites which it is bringing to us, or these are the various hidden URL that it is bringing to us. And you can see that there is a directory here known as a recipe directory. What does this tell us? It tells us that if it is giving us recipe, then this website might be a website that is involved in kitchen activities. It could be a hotel that has a kitchen site, or it could be a site that supplies food. So if I right click and I go to open link, so wait for it to open, and now you can see that we have been able to access the website, and you can now see that this is the recipe that this website used. This is information that if you didn't have, or if you didn't use GoBuster, for example, you will not be able to have this information. So this tutorial is only for educational purposes. Do not use for malicious activities. The goal here is to educate you on how to use CeWL and how to use GoBuster to get information. Stay safe and remain blessed. My name is Banakengyo. I am a certified ethical hacker. Bye bye.